When the time flies, had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die.
And, Coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
What the hell?
On to get us started down, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Cleveland.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right.
Hold on.
Oh, I'll take mine down. I'll take mine down there. I should.
Put it in, or just send it to me so I can send it to something else.
I'll put it in the chat.
Come on, bro, you doing too much.
Bro, why I'm gonna send it to you, bro? Then you put it in the chat.
Bro, because I was gonna send it to a chat that I'm in that you're not in, bro. Damn. Nigga want to play all day. Come on, bro. Pause the game.
Do you want to pause it, nigga? Wait, hold up.
Oh, fucked up my whole depth chart.
Nigga told me to go ahead and send him. That's what that nigga talking about.
Does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Kamara. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Well, now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Jackson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big gain that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Jackson rolling to his right, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of.
You know, I ain't no Lamar Jackson fan. I'm
the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution.
Ooh, that might be that Lou. Ooh, that bit coming up. He coming up. Whoa. That bit snapped out on that bit.
Oh, I can't pick my play.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Locke. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good in that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding is where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They'll run for it with Connor. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Lock now on 1st down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, it's Samuels. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 21 yards away, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3.
Eat his ass.
Return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. 26.
Jackson on first down.
Ooh, I should have stayed.
Njoku, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a first down. Now Jackson on first down.
Fuck, I seen him.
And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
I hit you up, bro. You
Give him
hit the back.
30 yards there.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way,
I need them.
A big play resulted right there. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage.
Why they got him in the game? Why they got him in the game?
Tackle we just saw. Pretty nice.
What?
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 3rd down, Jackson.
No.
Big try.
Oh my God. That's the only one he didn't score.
Coverage was good, so good. He just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. This fielded at the 2.
Hit that nigga.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time in a Pittsburgh first.
Got fearless.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Real, bro.
Block now to throw.
Come on!
To Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there on the 1st down. Here's Locke. Ooh! Escape, and he goes down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
There we go. Bang.
Locke's throw caught by Sutton. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective.
My skin was hella clear.
I'm ready.
Is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke.
Oh, you gotta be, bro, jump.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. On 1st down, Locke. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on second down. Lock.
Oh,
what
the fuck?
Incomplete.
Spin, my observation has been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Ready. 8-3. Let's go, defense. Let's get on the field, defense. Defense.
They'll run again with Samuels on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Bravo.
On 2nd and 9. Lock. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Flat,
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. To throw it is Lock, escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Come here. Let's get it. Let's ride. Let's ride.
This nigga just blocked my... Let's ride. He kicked it so his ball. You fucking done? Somebody kiss my fucking TV on God, bro. What the fuck? This nigga kicked the ball. Oh my! You just told this nigga kick the ball, bro.
He timed it right, so
I timed that bit. Trust.
Cybered on for the PAT.
You timed it, so your kicker automatically like it basically automatic.
What are you timing?
It basically automatic block after you do that.
21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Dumbass man.
This fielded at the 2. Gets around him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
They'll run on first down. Samuels. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, he cut.
That's a pick.
Meanwhile, here's his second
Bro, this nigga, dog. Come on, G.
And incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football. And you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Got that.
Thrown across his body and it's intercepted.
Red wine.
Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2. But didn't it feel like
it's not first play, but it's first quarter
last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play, and it thought that over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, shit.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Jackson. And he finds Stills complete.
Get out. What's bull? He's out of bounds, bro.
Halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando.
Nigga's out of bounds, G. Come on, man.
For our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. And welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Zach, how your new quarterback do?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They look to throw. It's locked. Shaq Lawson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
The offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Hey, he running back straight, boy. He's a rookie. Let's
go, Greedy.
And it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And if he ain't sending me a trade, hell no, y'all ain't about to play.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
We'll see the first game of the season.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Well, Alvin?
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a 6-yard pickup. It's still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Here we go with Kamara.
Come on.
Depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. 23 yards on the play. On first and 10, here's Locke. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that was incomplete.
He caught that bitch, though.
First down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some
Oh, my God.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Throwing on first down is Locke. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create some
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Why did you? He was supposed to cut it, bro. Oh my God.
Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Oh, that's my fucking TV. I watched that nigga.
Boy, so
oh, God, I tried to tell him to get one. They won't tell me what to do and shit, bro.
A little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches,
they have like 4 QBs who can run, bro. What the fuck?
Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Coleman.
Huge pickup in the free agency, Corey.
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the 42.
Come on, I thought I fucking flew that shit for
because they're counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. Ooh. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, you'll see they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things.
Pass interference!
Go! Settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball.
That's pass interference.
The offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Block now on first down.
Oh, that's come on, I tried to undercut that.
He's supposed to throw in front of me. I thought he was going to do.
The drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lock.
Damn,
he's got his man, the
yards,
tight end, McDonald. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's go that game.
Throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short.
Oh my God, read that, bro.
Because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Lock.
Oh, that nigga got him up.
That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. Play action. Now it's Lock. Oh,
he's tough.
The football, and he's going to come down.
Who that is, but that nigga tough.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. Lock looks to throw it again. Eluding the pressure right. Got him open, it's Sutton. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
60 Pittsburgh.
On 2nd down, looking for space. Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Hey, box drop.
44, Mike, 44. You're not ready. Fofo's the Mike. Mike Fofo.
Lock now on 3rd and goal.
Big
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Running with Kamara.
What the hell? He's not supposed to get that first.
Bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now it's from
time, bro.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle and inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take it. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
I should have went outside.
The average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Jackson options out.
Come on.
Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Switzer on the return. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And that
real wide.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The 3rd down run gets them nothing. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Locked to throw for it on 4th. Now a desperation throw.
Come on.
Complete.
Stop playing with you, fuck, nigga.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here's Locke to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Locke going to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Cortland Sutton, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns' drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and it's second down.
We got 3, we got 3. 26 Mike, 26 Mike.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Jackson, and he's got his man. That's Landry. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Going deep here for Landry.
What you ain't gonna do is turn my fucking CBs, boy. That's what you ain't gonna do.
Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. Landry, the intended target. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because of the 2-score lead. You think maybe just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they're we got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down. To throw it is Locke.
Oh my God! Why are you waiting, bro?
Whistles for
that nigga Reed might be tanking.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing
seconds. He made a
seconds.
mistake through a pick six. Now he's fumbled.
Why is he taking the ball at the back of the 106 yard line?
Moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
You want more? Niggas in the back end feel like ass.
One final try for Locke. He'll get this one to Switzer.
Locke did his thing, Sutton did his thing, Washington.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. It's going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone.
Corey Coleman going to be expected by the end of the year, man.
I got 390 passing yards.
That'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, yeah. They
for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What happened?
I watched it. Yeah, I watched that. Y'all have a good day. Yeah, so she said. Watch that documentary on the missing twins in Augusta that happened in 1990.
Roundtree was the sheriff then?
Nah, but he's sheriff now. They just reopened the case really this summer. Goddamn, shit. They were trying to help them niggas. Niggas put the victims in the hands. Niggas ain't do shit with it. I'm finna go ask my